Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. The XRP rally continues. We'll talk XRP price at the end, along with the RLUSD launch getting set to go. Altcoins, do they need more capital? Well, guess what? That capital is going to come from global stablecoins reaching an all-time high.
Due to the graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
Oh, I know you see some red on the screen, but overall, we're still deep in the green. And by the way, happy Thanksgiving to you all. Before we get into the crypto news, your comments come first. Hot, spicy, naughty, relevant. Maybe I'll share it at the beginning of the next video. Ezekiel Wolf starts us off and says, Happy Thanksgiving Day, Klaus. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you. HD Night Train says, dude, use a razor to clean up your shirt, bro. Yeah, I got lint on one of my hoodies, and I've had several suggestions to use razors to shave the lint off because I've been peeling the stupid lint balls off this whole damn time. Now we've got a channel viewer who lives really close to me here up in the upstate. Minute Dog says, hey, it's 11 p.m. Almost Thanksgiving. XRP's at $1.45. Looks healthy so far. Well, guess what, Minute Dog? It's almost 11 a.m. and XRP's at $1.44 and it still looks healthy as volume is coming down. I told you volume would be coming down during Thanksgiving, and as long as we held on to good price, we'd be good to go. Well, guess what, everyone? We're good to go, and I got good news for you. Bitcoin's sitting at 95,074, while ETH is 3548. Sol's at 234, a little soft there. I'm going to be paying attention to Sol. BNB to 700's got some odds there, but we need a 10% move to make it. XLM, yes, I understand, deeper in the red right now, down 8% last 24 hours. 46 cents. XLM holders are still 4.5x compared to where you were a month ago. XRP at $1.44. We're going to talk XRP price at the end, along with the big announcement from Ripple regarding RLUSD, girlfriend. It's juicy stuff. Aptos, VeChain, ICP, all still well above where they were in previous times. Now, global stablecoin supply hits a new all-time high. We're going to talk about money flowing into the alts and where that money is going to come from, because there's some skeptics out there. There's some big crypto CEO skeptics that are like, I don't know. I don't think we're going to get alt juicy action. I think it's going to be BTC juicy action. I'm here sitting going, girlfriend, you are fucking wrong. We're going to get alt action. I'm going to show you exactly how we're going to get alt action. Global stablecoin supply hits new all-time high. According to a Bloomberg report citing data from DeFi Llama, the market cap of stablecoins has increased by 46% this year, reaching a record of $191 billion. Now, stablecoins being built up on the sidelines, all right? I did a story a few days ago about stablecoin supply at exchanges being its highest ever. Do you know what that means? And do you know what a big stablecoin supply means? That's people building up money along the sidelines with a crypto product. Because you know how easy it is to swap stable for alts, right? Super easy. So you've got record-breaking money on the sidelines at exchanges and in circulation when it comes to stable coins. 191 billion worth. So that money is going to sit on the sidelines. And when you see that, it usually means they're getting those stable coins ready to buy as the opportunities present themselves. According to recent statistics from DeFi Llama, the overall value of stable coins has dramatically accelerated over the last 12 months, with a massive acceleration happening in the last 3 since the election. Tether, the world's largest stablecoin issuer, has seen the circulation of its USDT token reach approximately 133 billion. Now, how many channels did you watch out there, though, that said Tether would go bankrupt and that USDT would go pfft? Yeah, I think they were lying to you. I think they were trying to pump you with hopium so that you would like their channel. Not like the news, because the news was bullshit. I don't bring you bullshit. I bring you the good news, bad news, happy or sad. And here what I'm telling you is Tether's not going away. But the buildup of Tether means what? Means players got money on the sidelines ready to buy some alt action. The other big player in the market, USDC, saw its market value rise to $39.5 billion. Making big plays. So it's USDC Tether, a bunch of stablecoins. We're going to talk RLUSD stablecoin here at the end. Altcoins face a tough road ahead without fresh capital. This is coming from a crypto quant CEO. Basically, what Kiju is saying is that, look, as long as BTC dominance is here, alts don't have a chance. And that's not actually true. XRP's move, completely separate from BTC. XLM's move, completely separate from XRP and completely separate from BTC. In fact, let me ask you a question, okay? BTC 95,000, close to all-time highs, right? XRP at $1.43, not close to all-time high. XLM at 46 cents, not close to all-time high. Which one has more room for growth? Yeah, I get it. You could say, well, bro, BTC has had a lot of dominance lately, and I understand that. But let's turn the clock ahead just a little bit, okay? Let's turn the clock ahead and make BTC 125,000. Does that scare you a little bit? What about BTC at 150? Does that scare you? Because if BTC's at 150 and there's businesses out there that want to add BTC to their strategic reserves, they're going to be going, ooh, I don't know. We were just at 95,000 not too long ago. We were just at 30,000 not too long ago, and now we're at 150. That's a lot of downside room with, do we have much upside potential? So what's going to happen is they're going to look at the value proposition of BTC compared to the alts. And there's going to be players out there that want to get into crypto. They're going to look at BTC at 125, 150,000 and go, dude, it's too risky for the reward that's there. There's not enough juice to squeeze out of this one. Then they're going to start looking at these bad boys on the screen that I'm shaking around like I'm having a seizure. And they're going to be like, well, wait a minute. XRP's got some clarity. XRP's got support in the United States, and they're nowhere near an all-time high. Okay. XLM, same story there. ICP, same story there. A lot of these players out here have a lot more upside. So as BTC becomes more expensive, the risk reward of it starts tilting, where there's less reward and more risk. And when there's less reward and more risk in a risky asset class market like crypto, well, those players are going to go to alts. So I get it where this CEO is like, yo, altcoins need new fresh capital. Well, that fresh capital is going to come from the record amount of stablecoins being built on the sidelines, and players who look at BTC and say, you know what, it's really expensive, it's so close to all-time high, there's got to be other value-based propositions out there that we can ape into. Yeah, and we're going to see it very, very soon. Why? Because more companies are aping into BTC, and they're going to drive the BTC price up, and then alts are going to look very juicy and tempting, and then the money's going to rotate into alts, and we're all going to be happy because we're going to have paper company. Lots of paper company. I have so much paper company that as I run my next race, paper is going to be coming out of my pockets. You'll be able to follow me around the course with the hundos that I leave behind. Marathon Digital acquires 700 BTC as a Bitcoin reserve strategy gains momentum. Marathon Digital, otherwise known as their ticker symbol MARA, has solidified its position as a major corporate BTC holder, acquiring another 703 BTC in November. Listen to this. Marathon now holds almost 35,000 BTC worth $3.3 billion, making it the second largest corporate Bitcoin holder behind MicroStrategy. Marathon holds almost 0.2%, where MicroStrategy holds 1.8%. So between those two companies, they own 2% of BTC. That's crazy. Now, Marathon raised $1 billion through a zero-interest convertible senior note, offering it alongside its BTC strategy. Essentially, what they're doing is the same thing as what you're seeing with Michael Saylor, right? They're selling stocks and they're selling their debt and hoping that BTC outpaces stock and debt offerings. That way, they can keep riding the hot pony. So you're seeing more companies get into this. What is this, my 5th video this week where I've talked about different companies getting into this? There's a Polish candidate running for president for Poland right now. They want to do a BTC reserve. Microsoft is being met by who? Michael Saylor. And he's going to be talking about what, everyone? Adding BTC to the strategic reserve. So if these players keep pumping BTC, that risk versus reward thing I was saying about earlier gets massively skewed. Now let's talk about some good news for XRP and Ripple. Big Ripple announcement coming soon. The company burns millions of RLUSD tokens. Oh, that's right. Towards the end of the summer, Ripple began testing the stablecoin, alerting users that purchasing and trading will be open once it received the regulatory approval. By the way, we're waiting for the New York Department of Financial Services. They're the ones that's doing the approval for this. And you're like, Klaus, why is it not the SEC? Well, because in the United States, sometimes you can tell the government, the federal government, to go fuck themselves and go through the state. And you're like, Klaus, is that legit? Yeah, it actually is. That's what PayPal did. When PayPal launched their PYUSD stablecoin, they said, fuck you, SEC, and they went to the New York State and did theirs. Yeah, states' rights. It's the same thing with cannabis here in the United States. Federally illegal, but you want to go to California and toke till you choke, go for it. If you want to hang out in Colorado and do a bunch of gravity bong rips, eat a whole bunch of Eddies, and then hang out with a little psilocybin, go do it. States' rights, girlfriend, and they're fucking awesome. The team minted and burned a vast amount of RLUSD during the testing phase. Most recently, ex-user Vet claimed that almost all the stablecoins have been burned. On each Ethereum and XRP ledger, there's only around 100,000 RLUSD left. Yeah, it's only being launched on Ethereum and XRPL. So now that they're done with the burn-in, basically, they hardly got anything left. They've tested all the functionality. By the way, Monica Long, Ripple's president, said they're ready to launch it. They're just waiting for the NYDFS, Department of Financial Services from New York, to give them the green light. So they're ready to go. Operationally, ready to go. They've got the players in place, ready to go. Now, I'm bringing this story up because this is part of a three-prong approach, okay? Ripple launching RLUSD soon. Bullish for XRP. Totally can agree with that. Ripple was also, XRP has 3 ETFs that have been filed. Oh, you probably won't get approval this year, but once Gary's gone and the other, anti-crypto bros and gals at the SEC are gone, you'll see approval for that in 2025. Brad Garlinghouse said that, hey, we're not going to be able to IPO in the United States because of the SEC. Well, guess what, Brad? You're going to have to change your statement because you can IPO in the United States. You just got to wait for Gary G to get out of there, which is happening January 20th. So mark your calendars for that one because we're going to have a big party when Gary leaves. We're going to have a party, and the name of the party is called, I hope the door hits you in the ass on the way out, you fucking loser. So now testing, pretty much done with RLUSD. It's in the hands of the New York Department of Financial Regulators. By the way, rumor has it they're going to approve it in December. So when we talk about CEOs, right, of crypto companies out there saying that altcoins need fresh capital, well, altcoins are going to get fresh news. And altcoins are going to get fresh support as fresh regs and fresh new leadership come into play. So am I worried about altcoins and the altcoin move? Hell no, girlfriend, I'm not. I know that as soon as BTC gets too expensive for players to want to dip their toes in, stable coins are building up as juicy. You're seeing Ripple with some good juicy stuff. You're seeing XRP with good juicy stuff. XRP price has us at $1.44. That's juicy. And I know Minidog said, hey, it's 11 p.m., almost Thanksgiving. XRP's at $1.45. Looks healthy so far. Well, Minidog, guess what? It's 11 a.m. on the dot right now. XRP's at $1.44. Volume has peeled back, but I told you it would. And I said as long as volume peels back, it's down 22% in the last 24 hours. Said as long as volume is down and price holds, we're good. What's happening on my screen? Volume is down, but price is holding. This is freaking great news because this is ushering in a whole new era for XRP. My current alerts right now are set between $1.40 and $1.50. Some of you have been asking, Klaus, why do you change your price alerts so often? I change them daily. The reason is because this market is totally different than the market we dealt with a month ago. Think about that. I'm going to zoom out on the screen here. Look at this. What would be the point of me using price alerts that capsulate a month? Is there any reason for me to have XRP at 52 cents alerted? No. Is it any sense for me to have XRP alerted at $1? Well, yeah, maybe a week and a half ago when we were sitting at $1.03, but we're 40% higher than that right now. So the alerts I pick become shorter in time frame, the more volatile and the more bigger of a movement that you see happening, right? If there's a lot of juicy stuff happening, I change my targets daily. When things get boring, right? And you remember that XRP time where we had some really boring segments here? I could leave my price targets the same for a few weeks. But now as things are looking juicy and good, I got to change my targets often. Now we did touch $1.50, okay? We did touch it. Touch the subscribe button so you don't miss out on breaking news like this. We did touch $1.50. It could not hold. I'm okay with that. It's low volume Thanksgiving. It's going to be low volume tomorrow. It's going to be low volume this weekend. BTC has stabilized here. Are we at 100,000? No, but we're cool. Every time BTC pumps, it takes the alts with it. We're cool with that. Stablecoin market cap is at an all-time high, which means money is ready on the sidelines to flow into the alts. I'm definitely cool with that. XRP price, is it the $1.50, $1.60? No, but we're way above 130. And in fact, the floor for XRP is unknown at this point. I want you to think about that. Zoom out again with me. Are we going to see 52 cent XRP again? The way this move is looking, I don't think so, girlfriend. I think those days are long gone. And you're seeing a change. You're seeing that RLUSD is right there ready to launch. 3 XRP ETFs should be approved in 2025. See ya, Gary. You've got RLUSD, which we know is important with XRP. We've talked about the launch. We also got the Ripple IPO, which can happen in 2025 as well. So there's a lot of bullish things happening for XRP and the alts. And honestly, we have to keep zooming in more and more and more because the price action is volatile, wild, but it's also juicy. What a great Thanksgiving, everyone. Juicy turkey, juicy crypto prices, and juicy effing news. For real, I think some of those crypto CEOs out there are just too much of a BTC maxi. And when you're too much of a BTC maxi, you can't see the forest for the trees, and you can't smell your own shit on your knees. Now, in terms of capital, I'm honestly not worried at all. I was worried a week ago saying, hey, this is the Thanksgiving thing that we need to avoid, and guess what? We did. So my worry, gone. I'm going to have fun this weekend. I'm going to chill the F out this weekend. I'm going to be watching prices this weekend. I'm going to be watching news this weekend because news has been breaking every freaking day. Polish presidential candidate, you know what he said? He said, yo, we want to do a BTC strategic reserve in Poland. So if you elect me, it'll happen. It worked for Trump. Is it going to work for others? Is that fire going to catch on to other countries and companies that ape into BTC that then push BTC to such heights that now the alts look juicy? Seems like that's going to happen. And when it does, I'm going to be one happy camper. And so will you be. Well, hell, I'm already a happy camper because crypto is like really, really pumped compared to where all of our bags have been. So there's a smile on this guy's face. I ran my Turkey Day race this morning. Did you? And you know what I did when I crossed the finish line? I said this. Choo-choo, bitches. Oh. And I sprinted and I beat a little kid too. There was like a 10-year-old kid that was running and he was next to me and I saw him like start sprinting. And I said to him, I was like, yo, dude, you got this? And he's like, yeah, I got it, dude. I fucking took off and I buried the kid. I felt bad. I had to do it. Pass, gap, and bury. Sorry, kid.